Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the date is set for a trip to Dallas, Texas, to do our research and investigation and film some documentary on the JFK assassination. The date we have is June 8th and 9th, which is on a Friday and Saturday. Now, we're going to arrive early that morning on June 8th because when we going to go in early is because if we wait until the afternoon or anything like that, we're going to have a lot of people there. People's going to start setting up their stands and everything else because it's on a Friday and then going into a Saturday. They're going to be there trying to sell their books and their DVDs and everything else. And I don't want to film none of that stuff because, if I try to film them and then I put them in the DVD, they're going to say, well, I'm going to sue you because you don't have rights to show me or one thing or another. So we're going to try to go there early Friday morning and trying to film around first around the shelter, okay, trying to get that all done with before they all start coming in there and start doing their little tours and everything else and partial of the picket fence area. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and film in this location here first and this section here first. And then when the crowds start coming in, then we can start filming, we'll just film like this locations or over here on the south side, and we're going to try not to get them in the way. That's why I'm kind of upset about we couldn't do it the proper way, because if we could do it the proper way, they could close off Elm Street for us, uh, and I go in more in depth, and then I wouldn't have to worry about people trying to sell stuff or anything, or anything like that in my way, but have to work around it. But we're going to try to get this thing done and done the right way. But we're still going to, give you the view from over here and here. We're going to look at the facts of, and I'm also going to try to figure out where the X is, where they said a fatal headshot occurred. I want to actually look and see if that's exactly the location, because they claim that locations like in this location right here, I think it is, the second X is right here. I don't think so, because the other X is up here somewhere. But we're gonna, I'm gonna look over it and from Mr. Spruder's location, and I'm gonna try to pinpoint exactly where that fatal headshot occurred. Okay, but like I said, we're gonna go. I'm gonna try and do much filming as I can here before their crowds start coming in. They start setting up right here because I know somebody probably sets up over here and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna have to do is do my testing and stuff, and then I might have to do a lot of it from over here as well and just reverse it. Okay, if I can reverse it, because like I said, you're gonna have a lot of people over here, so I have to reverse it, and that's why I'm glad this is. If you look at this, that's why I'm glad it's identical to a point. This is identical to this side right here. Okay, so that'll help me out in case I can't film over here at a certain time, because they'll come in there and start saying, hey, you can't film here because I'm going to be set up here, whatever. I can move over here and we can say we're reversing it. I'll even tell people we're reversing it because we can't be over here because these people are complaining or yelling on one thing or another, which I know they're probably going to do. We're also going to go to the point where we're going to film someone walking from where the old Western Union used to be to where the Jack Ruby's route we're going to take. We're going to walk that and see how much time he has, to go from point A to point B where he shot Oswald. So he could prove, to the people that, hey, Jack Ruby, it was just a spare of the moment thing for Jack Ruby. It wasn't all planned or set up, because as I'm going to also talk about that in there as well. We're going to do, like I said, a lot of filming in Dealey Plaza itself, because I'm going to try to talk to people in Texas. I mean, at least in the county records building. I know I can't do it in the Texas School Book Depository, but I'm going to try to see if they can let me go to the second floor here, where the gunman was at, location of him, and maybe get some shots, images, and then maybe get to the rooftop if they allow me to. I don't know if they will or not. Hopefully they do, you know, so we can have all this documented into the documentary. So everything is already documentations and stuff like that. Okay, and as you see here, what a lot of people don't know is as you see here, I went ahead and pieced it a little bit together, which I'm going to zoom in some. Okay, which let me zoom back just a little bit more on this. So, cause see, actually, how I wanted to do was the reason why I did this, and I connected the frames of the Zapruder film, is when we watch the film, the Zapruder film, we see, well, we don't know how much gap is in between these people here, or how much gap was in between these people here, and then the babushka lady and them right here, and how much gap was between these people here. So I went ahead and did it this way, and as you can see, it's got the turn in Elm Street, how it comes around, JFK's limo comes around, and then goes back outward, okay, as you see right here. And we see how far these people were to the manhole cover where it was stricken. We see how close it is to here where the street sign is, how close that is, because the bullets that struck the grass area is right in this location here. We have this here. So when I'm standing on the pillar where Mr. Zapruder was standing, I know the view of it, so I know exactly pinpoint, just like the fatal headshot as you see here. Okay, this is how close Mary Mormon really was to JFK when the fatal headshot occurred. Okay, and this is how close the babushka lady was, okay, to the fatal headshot, as you see right here. That's why I left this one open right here, the fatal headshot to JFK, because you can see how far she was from where the fatal headshot was. We see all Jen right here, how close he was at that time of the fatal headshot. Another gentleman over here, this guy's hitting to the ground. This guy here, if you see him, he's actually runs up to here. That's why we see part of his right left foot right here, but that's why these shadows are matching up, because I'm just matching up by the ground level and stuff and the distance between the people. As you see here, this is how it looks when we're looking at it this way. This is how close they were. Here's where the fatal headshot was. And then when we look at this, okay, we're also going to notice that too, that when Mr. Zapruder was filming, okay, it's right in this location here is where JFK was right in front of him. So that's what we do is we go from that angle. So when I look at this and I go over to here, okay, and I pull this up like so, where Mr. Well, we'll do it this way. And we'll zoom in. So see, when I'm standing here on a pillar right here on this retaining wall, okay, and I look at this image here and I zoom in, and I zoom in, I'm going to know that when it gets this part here, when I look at this part here, that's straight in front of me. That would be right in this location right here. Okay, that'd be right in this location right here. That's right in front of me. And then the fatal headshot occurred just back a little bit. So when we look at this, we can see, well, I'm straight in front of me right here. So actually, the fatal headshot occurred like right in this location right here. If you watch my cursor. But like I said, then we have the Mary Mormon and Jean Hill right here, the babushka lady and stuff right here, and then we have the other lady right here is running in there, which we see in the Orville Nix film. So see, there's a lot of things I want to go over and talk about when it comes to JFK assassination. And like I said, I had to do most of the filming in this location here early, so we'll probably be arriving around 8 o'clock in the morning there on June 8th. So I can at least try to get 1 or 2 hours of filming there before 10 o'clock. I think that's when they start coming in there. I think that's what someone told me, that they start setting up there around 10 o'clock, because I know you can't be there at no 7 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to look around 8 o'clock is when I'm going to be there that morning of June 8th. So I could do some filming here and here and inside here and stuff. Excuse me, before I think Robert Groden sets up here all the time. Okay, and I know Brownlow, Mr. Brownlow, he's got to take his tour of people behind here from this part here to this part here. he's giving his little tours and stuff like that. And then we're going to have other people coming in and out during and giving their tours and everything else. So I need to try to get as much filming as I can in this location here. And that's why I said on Friday and Saturday we'll be there. So I could try to get some more filming done in here in case I can't get it all done on that Friday. And I'm going to be up in this location here and here and here and here. And then when we get done over here, if I got time, we're going to run down here and do the Jack Ruby's route and take that route and stuff like that, and trying to do as much as we can here. And then I want to talk about, what exactly happened, where each shot occurred and stuff like that. I want to talk about that as well. So I'll probably have to be over here filming me doing that, giving the full, details on what happened. And we're also going to take images of the manhole cover, and I'm going to show you exactly where the bullets made contact with in the manhole cover. We're going to line them up, and I'm going to show you it lines right up to the rooftop of the county records building, and then we're going to show you how that lines up with where James Tagg was standing, and we're going to make sure all this information gets in there as much as I can. Like I said, when I'm doing this documentary, when I'm there's a lot of things I want to cover, and I hate doing it short time plus time frame and stuff like that, But, other people, like I said, if I'm there filming, they're probably going to get mad at me. Excuse me. Got something stuck right here. Sorry, I had a cough drop in my mouth and I got stuck right there. But, like I said, people's going to start coming in there. Robert Groden's probably going to be setting up, because it is a Friday and a Saturday. So Robert Groden's probably going to set up there, and you got people coming in there doing their little talk and their tours. I'm not going to interrupt them. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, no, you're wrong, and all this other stuff. I'm not going to bother doing that because, they're there trying to make money or whatever, trying to make a living, if that's what they want to tell people. Even though I kind of feel bad that they're getting wrong information out, but I don't want to start an argument, no fights there or anything else. I just want to go in there, do some filming, take some images and stuff, get the stuff put together, and so I could get it in my own DVD and stuff like that, so we can get it out there to the public, so people knows exactly what took place that day. At least it'll be documented too, as well, so people will know 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now, this DVD is going to be there to where they say, well, here, this is exactly what happened that day. Okay, so everybody know the date we're going to be there is June 8th and 9th, which is a Friday and a Saturday. Hopefully the weather is great. Going to be great them 2 days. We should be there, like I said, 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning, so we can do some testing and filming before everybody starts coming in there and everything else. So the date is set, June 8th and 9th, which is on a Friday and Saturday. For the people that wants to meet me there and help out and everything else, we'll be there, unless, hopefully, pray to God, nothing goes wrong. We'll definitely be there. But if not, I'll let everybody know if there's an emergency came up or something. But other than that, we already got the date set, June 8th, June 9th. We're going to be there at Daily Plaza. We're going to be there 8 o'clock in the morning on that Friday, on June 8th. Whoever wants to help us and stuff like that, meet us there. It'd be an honor and privilege to meet you and have your help in trying to get this case finally solved and done and over with, so JFK can rest in peace. Thank you, and don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Give other people this information and other information from my other videos and stuff like that. Always in the description down below, you'll find a site where you can order my book, Evidence of Conspiracy. It is the only book you ever need in the JFK assassination. Again, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget that like button. Thank you, and you all have a pleasant day.